Back with another episode of Snapbacks and Fitted Caps. Got my bros with me, man. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling?
Chilling.
Chilling?
Hungry.
Yeah.
Should have ate.
Hungry.
I thought I was gonna do a watermelon detox, and I said negative.
Oh, that ain't work out. How long you do that for?
Nigga, it was the first day, nigga. I've been on.
He gave up
I
on day one.
That
no,
nigga
I
ready to quit
didn't
on
give
day
up.
one.
I said I just can't. I can't do like a full 24 hours. Like I could do it for breakfast and lunch, but I need to have some dinner. I need to have some substance.
My nigga cranky. He hangry. What they call it? Hangry when
Mm.
you hungry and angry.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
That should take a lot of discipline, boy, to do a watermelon challenge. I tried like
Shit
a
that I
smoothie.
don't have.
I did a
Don't
smoothie
have
challenge.
it.
You said you ain't
Oh,
got the
those are the
discipline to
worst.
do it.
I think the only thing that I stuck to, like diet wise, is paleo. I was on that for 30 days. That shit was tough.
What's the
Tough.
paleo diet?
Yeah, you could eat like meat and shit like that, but like
No
I
carbs.
stuck to like yeah, like even when I was having like noodles and shit like that, I was doing like zucchini style noodles. Like that shit was tough, man. Like real tough.
Yeah. That first week is always tough, man, with anything. Like I feel like once you get past that first week, it gets a little easier in the second week. And then once you get to the third week, it almost becomes a habit. But man, especially like don't watch no TV and see commercials though. Because all them food commercials be looking good as a motherfucker. Nigga be ready to just quit the shit once you see a food commercial. Like
Shit just don't drive, bro. I was dry. I left from a VA.
Drive by some food.
I left from the VA appointment like shit. I could go for some damn Chick-fil-A strips right now, bro. But I held it down.
yeah, no, them cravings be something else.
That's my thing. I be
Hey, I
torturing
got
myself. I'll be on a diet and then I'll be watching food shows, cooking shows.
That shit the worst.
He doing it on purpose though. He torturing himself, putting himself through the pain.
But you can't even look. You can't even look on social media because my algorithm is food heavy, boy.
You know mine
Mine's
is.
too.
Like,
Mine's too. Even in my search, like in my search history, when I
yeah.
go to like look for some shit, all food shit pop up. I'm like, oh man, all kind of recipes and shit. Then my girl be sending me recipes all day.
Speaking of feeding your girls and stuff like that, how y'all feel about like y'all homeboy? Because you know the whole shit with Tyrese and shit like that. It's a little messy. It's a little messy.
What's the situation? Go ahead and lay it out for us.
I
Yeah,
was
go ahead.
exactly. I was about to say that
So
same thing.
supposedly, him and Envy used to be like really cool. He helped Envy and his wife out with shit echoing. He helped Tyrese or Envy and his wife out with their marriage when that whole shit was going apart,
Mhm.
and like that man was invested. Like I guess, and they accredit him to being able to piece them back together or whatever.
Mhm.
So then Tyrese went, "What more do you want from me?" Like apparently he was on psych meds or like the medicines that he was giving him was messing up his mental.
Them shits ain't good, bro.
And yeah, and so Tyrese was talking about how when he needed him, they was too busy giving him donkey of the days, laughing at his situation and stuff like that. And he thought that was foul. Like, I was there for you and all y'all did was y'all made me the butt of y'all jokes. Envy then told Tyrese that we blocked you because back in 2017, you sent my wife some stuff that she didn't like, so I blocked you, and she blocked you. And then we found out that you was on some meds that really messed you up, and then I barely unblocked you like a month ago. So I guess that shit was, and then that's when the Envy was like, I wanted to box you in the mouth. Very pause moment. So I guess that shit marinated with Tyrese, and then he went back home, and the cloud got everything. So he went on this cloud and was like, "Well, how you saying that y'all blocked me back in 2017 when I got messages from your wife in 2022, 2021, like, and he's showing the messages. Like, I sent her pictures of an island that I'm looking to purchase. She's like, oh, that's beautiful. He's showing pictures of Rolls Royces, and he was skipping past some other messages.
So
So
they
my
was
thing was,
communicating.
yeah.
Yeah, all of them. It was a group.
So really, this is like we could slice this up in two ways. Like when you looking out for your boy, and when you need the nigga MIA, and then how I was thinking about how envy got to feel if you think your wife done blocked somebody, and clearly they still talking, you know, and just how far do you think like your homeboy? You think your homeboy and your girl should be communicating like that? Because me personally, I don't communicate with none of my homeboys girls, none of my like my brother's girl or nothing. If it's not a quick little text like, hey, we here, or hey, tell my brother to pick up the phone, or tell such and such to pick up the phone, like I'm not texting you like I would text the homie. I think that you could get yourself in some tricky shit with it, you know what
Some
I'm
sticky
saying?
situations.
Yeah. So
It's
how y'all
funny
feel about
too.
that shit?
It's funny too, because that one detail that you left out though, KP, that's important. They wasn't actually homeboys at first. So he said that he got a message from God, and this was like his calling to
Who
actually
said
reach
this?
out.
Tyrese?
Tyrese went to reach out to Envy when he found out he was going through that stuff. So they became friends during the time that he was helping them in their marriage.
Oh, through the
And
turmoil.
yeah, so during that time, he made a relationship with both of them, and he was like the go-between. So she was talking to him because she didn't want to talk to Envy, and he was relaying the messages back and forth, that type of stuff. So
So you're kind of like a
uh,
mediator in a sense.
yeah, so he wasn't even. I mean, he wasn't even that man's friend before he even reached out to him.
And was getting close with his wife. That's crazy.
Wow, I knew you was gonna say that.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean,
But even if it's your homeboy, let's say it's your homeboy, like that you wouldn't feel weird like you
Yeah,
sitting
he
out
said.
at the couch, and then she laughing like this fool stupid, and you like, who that? And she say your homeboy name. You like,
That's
wait,
where
what
trust
you
come in,
talking?
though. I think, like, if you trust your friend and you trust your girl, you shouldn't think anything funny is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so the question is do we have a problem with it, or
Yeah,
what's
like, or how y'all handle it? Like, I mean, because me personally, that's just it ain't even a trust factor. It's not like my niggas can't trust me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I don't think that's cool for me to be chopping it up with your girl like I would chop it up with you. Like I'm not.
who want to go
I'm not
first?
gonna do it.
you
You
go
can
first,
go ahead.
Mitch?
Y'all want me to go first?
Yeah.
First off, fuck DJ Envy.
Damn. He trying to go viral. What the fuck? I fly in this boat? He trying to go
First off,
viral.
yeah, fuck DJ Envy, bro. That nigga is a scam artist. He out here scamming niggas with the
He ain't said
housing
nothing about it either.
situation. So the nigga's he's an unsavory character already. He's an unsavory character. Second off, I mean, okay, so to me it seemed like Tyrese was being a stand-up dude. He helped piece your relationship back together. You know what I'm saying? I think in that process, he probably built a bond with you and your wife because y'all were going through some hard situations and he was being a mediator for y'all and looking out and trying to help y'all get together, and it worked. And then, like, when he's going through his lowest point, y'all basically kick the nigga while he's down. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's not cool. Like, if he was there for you when you was in going through your shit, at least you could do is return the favor. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? On that standpoint, like, if this man is on psych meds or whatever, and you know he acting unruly or whatever, he's not acting himself. Like, man, look out for your friend. Figure out what's going on.
They ain't know that at the time. They knew that
Mm.
after. That came out after he went through all
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a tricky situation. Cause first off, You know how them R&B niggas is. He over he over here.
Sweet lady.
Yeah, and I can't sing. I can't sing, so I don't know about all that. But I mean, if I done made the choice to invite him in to where he is communicating with both of us, when he's down at his lowest, first of all, I got a job, so you're gonna get donkey of the day because some of that stuff it was funny. It had to be put out. If they didn't put it out, we'd be like, why they ain't talking about it? So, and I think during his interview, what he was trying to get at is you got a job, but I think when the cameras was off, I still hit that man up, see what's going on with him, to actually touch base with him and all that. I wouldn't ignore calls. That ain't what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you why I ain't talking to you if you reach out to me. Because he said he used to hit them up in Atlanta and they just wouldn't return calls. And I just think that's like, yeah, that's whole mentality. That's DJ Envy style mentality.
It is.
And for you to wait till somebody get on your platform to then say some craziness like, pause, I boxed you in the mouth.
You'd have to come see me after that show.
I mean, that's what but that's what DJ Envy always do though. He wait till somebody come on the show to say something real slick. Like he did that with I can't remember them two. I can't remember their name, but he did that before, and he always do that. So
he did that. You talking about DeSusa and Mero?
Yeah. He did the same thing. So it's in his character. He'll talk about that, and then he never even talked about what the so-called foul text messages were, or what the foul communication was. So I don't even know how true that is.
Yeah, like was he coming on to the wife? Was he telling her like, what I'm saying?
Well, that's what. So after I don't know the chronological order, but afterwards he did DJ Envy after Tyrese left. Called his wife, and I want to say it was after Tyrese because Tyrese went home and got to that iCloud, and then all of a sudden it was, oh no, he said some inappropriate stuff to me that as a married woman, I don't think that those lines should have been crossed, so I blocked him. But my thing is, you didn't want to say what it was, and then you sitting over here, you now like you in a reactive state, you know what I'm saying? And if you block this man and he already getting crossed the lines, that's another thing that I'm gonna have to talk to my girl about. If he said some things and he crossed the line, and then you blocked him, how did he get unblocked again? Because he
probably got the new number too.
Texans, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
and the stuff he's sending, man, let's be real, man. The stuff he was sending was inappropriate. I'm gonna be honest with you. So he's
what it was?
I'm talking about the 2022. I'm talking about 2022 because
he sent the picture
he
of the island.
R&B nigga, I'm about to buy this island. What you telling my wife that for, man?
They in the real estate business.
Hell no.
Oh man.
They in the real estate business.
If that's what they're talking about, what's wrong with that?
Yeah,
but you see what
they wasn't talking about that. He just popped up. It was just a picture.
I mean,
even this. So the car I got too. Yeah, so Envy is into cars. So that's what I'm saying. That's why, me personally, I don't cross those lines because it's like, yeah, Envy is into real estate and cars. He's showing your girl some islands and cars.
He's showing her. He ain't even showing Envy. He's showing her.
Well, Envy
if Envy not returning the calls, but he still got a relationship with her, I don't see the issue.
Yeah,
I mean that's kind of true because he wasn't his homeboy first. That's why. So that's why I kind of put that out
at the same time. If I met y'all both at the same time, and these are the conversations that we have, but all of a sudden you stop talking to me, but your girl still hit me up, like talking, like not on no weird shit, but just
cool. We just chopping it up.
If I'm about to make a real estate purchase, then hey, check this out. I'm about to get. You want to get down on this, or maybe you should get you an island, or just some
I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about. I don't want to be watching one of our shows from one of our movies from our top 30s, and T like, Andre crazy. Like, bro, what? Nah, nigga. Delete that nigga. Like, block him. You see that nigga when he come over, be cordial. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I don't like that.
That's crazy.
Don't kiki with none of my niggas. Like, I don't think you should do that. And that's the same.
My
That
best
don't
friend's
even
wife.
have to be said for me. I don't kiki with no, like my girls friends. Like, I see you when I see you. We'll hang out. We'll talk. But I don't need to be texting you. It ain't nothing for me to text you about.
My best friend wife got my number, but I mean, I ain't sending
Yeah,
her
I don't
Yeah,
pictures.
see
you
it.
can have a number.
Me personally, I don't see an issue with it at all. Personally.
Do you do it?
Yeah, I mean I've done it before. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of well, I ain't gonna say a whole bunch, but one of the closest people in my life I met through my homeboy, and he basically my brother, and his wife basically my sister. But I hit them up both equally. I mean and I don't feel it's not really yeah, it's nothing weird going on, nothing like that. It's just my niggas.
Yeah, I mean that's where trust come
They're
in,
both my
right?
niggas. Yeah, I mean it's like
It ain't even about trust to me. I just don't see what you got to talk to my girl about. Like,
They
How's
both
it
I
not
mean,
trust?
friends. They all friends.
when you get close enough, you basically like family. Like I mean, you know how
Yeah,
that goes. So like with
yeah,
me, with
that's what I'm talking about.
yeah, this situation, it's like she's my sister, like, and he my brother, and their kids is my nephews. Like, I mean, yeah, like we're not related, but they still my people. So if she
they
hit me up,
family.
I
They
have a
KP
whole
family.
still ain't with it.
brother-in-law. I have a whole. My brother been with his girl for over 10 years. I ain't never hit her up to talk to her about shit. Like, I see you
Damn.
when I see you, and like I don't know what we need to talk about. I can't. I've never just been in a situation where I needed to call her and talk. Like, under no circumstances, none.
But that's y'all
I can't think
relationship,
of one.
though.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know why you would force that on other people to like. So I hear that you don't have nothing to talk about,
I didn't
but
say forced. I didn't say forced. Don't get to acting
controlling. It
stupid on me,
sound controlling.
because
It sound controlling.
you been acting stupid all day. You been acting stupid all day. I'm on your head, friend. Pause. You know,
It sounds controlling to your boy.
Yeah.
call it what you want.
See
Somebody
that?
said I wish my husband would.
I
I don't
mean,
think they understanding what we saying though. They all met.
so it's
So if y'all all got the same relationship for the same amount of time, y'all done met at the same time. You telling me that then you can't
That's
have a
different.
relationship? That's
That
I'm gonna
wasn't
keep.
the no. I was saying, like, your homeboy that you and him already been boys. Now
Yeah.
he introduced you to his girl. Obviously y'all hang out and stuff like that. Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel comfortable like hitting this girl up? Like, hey,
yeah. I
what's up? How
mean,
you been? How was your day? Oh, you had a
I
long day at
mean
work.
that.
wait.
See,
Now you going
that's
too
not
far.
what we're talking about.
You
Like,
going too
Yeah, we're not
far.
talking about that.
Hey, how was
see,
your
that's
day? I
all.
mean, nah.
That's a
That's
little
not. Nah,
different.
that's not what I'm
Your
talking
boss
about at
said
all.
what?
That's
Your
not what.
boss did
Nah.
what, girl? Like, that's what y'all saying y'all
See,
would do.
but no, but I
That's
mean,
So
I feel
Nah.
like a lot of that show where your mind is at because like it ain't never been nothing inappropriate. So I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a problem with it.
I gotta watch these niggas.
Like I give you a perfect example. Mike was hitting me up for something with my about my wife, and my wife she wanted him to write a letter of recommendation, and they was basically using me as the intermediary. I was like, hey, look, y'all
um,
niggas, why the fuck y'all talking to me? I don't want
yeah.
to
I
hear this
went
shit,
ahead and slid in her
hey,
DM.
bro. Yeah, hey, she did. Hey, I was like, yeah, slide his DM. She slide her DM. I don't give a fuck. I mean,
Talked about that letter of recommendation.
I feel like if something like that was gonna happen,
It's gonna happen anyway.
you telling them not to talk to him, that's not going. It's not gonna stop nothing. Like what does that
Yeah,
do?
it
Like
isn't.
like
It
if I
kind of
want to
makes you
smash,
look
bro.
insecure in a sense, a little bit. Like you looking kind of insecure if you like trying to
Yeah, I
police
mean,
their conversations
yeah.
a little bit.
Mm.
niggas is, hey, y'all got this pie shit together, boy.
Well, how we got this
No,
podcast
no, no,
together? We
I,
no.
got
So
difference of
that's
opinion.
real
I
life.
love it.
So KP,
I
that's
love it,
real life.
boy. No.
That's real life. So like
For real.
that's just like it's been times where my wife has like create stuff and all that, and I don't even know, and she done sent it to Dre. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like, if he would have had to actually charge the car or something, I was joking with him. But if my wife wanted to do something, she gonna do something. I mean, it is what it is. Or if he gonna do some fuck shit, that's just who he is, you know?
Yeah.
So I mean, I
Yeah, you
can't
can't stop it
control.
regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
What they
if
say,
I'm
what's in the darkness goes always gonna come to the light.
and if I'm
Right.
worried about
That ain't
that
true.
with niggas, then I don't need to be
Sound
around
good.
them niggas.
Yeah.
Them ain't the niggas I'm trying to be around if I'm worried about that. So
Yeah, Dirty Mac can come in a lot of different shades.
I agree.
Bruh. That's like I don't know. Maybe y'all niggas is from a different part of town than I am, but I'm from LA, home of the Dirty Mac, and the niggas have a lot of different ways of Dirty Macking you, boy. Your niggas that you thought was your brothers, and niggas that you thought was super cool, like nah, my boy would never do that. Like I done seen some dudes do some very tricky shit, and I
I
mean,
ain't,
at the end of the day, it is what it is. You definitely will learn. But and from those situations, I just never put myself in a position where, like, I don't need to hit my boy's girl up. Like, I don't.
I don't know though.
So okay,
It's
it's
either
different if this your girl, like your woman, like your, you know what I'm saying, like y'all locked in, like for real, like wife, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and a dude come, and because like I had a situation where I had a homeboy and he was talking to a chick, but they was just, you know, messing around, and then basically she kind of, I ended up talking to her, but I ain't say nothing about him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like backdoor him and like hate on him or throw salt on his game, but it wasn't like his main thing. It was more something like, you know what I'm saying? He was just,
You get the heads up before doing that, before cracking it.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, well,
niggas in
well,
here
we unpack that.
judging.
What?
KP over there judging. He said, "You get the
Nah,
heads up."
He judge
I
is
just think that
He
you should
judging.
ask. Like no, you should. You should. I mean, niggas know my
I mean,
situation. I
so
was in the same situation where
But what if I
I
didn't
asked
know?
for
I
the
mean,
heads up.
if that
I
ain't,
feel,
if
I
I
that
think
feel
that's
ain't,
like I
trash.
feel
I
like
think
that
that's
that
whack.
is I feel like that's invalid anyway though, because like, so me personally, if I'm finna mess with somebody that one of my boys mess with, yes, I am gonna be like, hey, what's up? You cool if I slide on what's the name or whatever, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I have been like witnessed a situation where the dude did that. And he was like, hey man, you messing with old girl? And he's like, oh no, man, that ain't nothing, man. It's just chill. He's like, you sure? And I was like, hey bro, be sure if you're not, because you know who this is we talking to. So and then sure enough, it wasn't even 2 days later, and
you
man,
knocking her down?
Buddy was having a meltdown. He came, yeah,
Yeah.
it was wild.
Yeah, I've never put myself in a position like that again, man. After my situation like that, I would never do it again. I think that
What was the
if the
situation?
homie messed with her, like if I don't want to get into details,
Okay,
but
okay, that was
like I asked the homie like, "What's good?" And I think that just a lot of shit, like regardless of how it unraveled, I think that a lot of shit that unraveled shouldn't have unraveled the way that it did.
I feel
And
you.
from there, I said, nah, bro, if the homie mess with her, cool. Like we don't need to, So I guess it goes back to like just based off of your life experiences and my life
Yeah,
experiences and shit like that. It's just I just my dad was the suavecito motherfucker. And you didn't want Claudio in your girl's phone, like nigga, under no circumstances. Niggas
yeah.
just didn't have
I,
the, you know what I'm
okay,
saying? Because you like niggas do real good at or men do a real good job at fronting like, I don't give a fuck. And then you find out, like Dre said, his boy was like, nah, I don't care. And then next thing you know,
man.
dude
Yeah,
having a complete
fisticuffs.
meltdown.
But was
That
he
boy
dirty
hurt.
macking? Like, was he throwing salt on his name, or he just?
You talking about me?
No, I'm saying like in that situation that you presented, Dre, when dude
So,
said he wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
so I'll get a situation. I don't give a damn about the detail. So we was deployed. This is Iraq. So this is my first deployment. I was cool with these. It was three dudes really involved in the situation, and there's one
Damn,
girl, and I knew the
he in a
girl. Yeah, it
train?
was, well, no, not like that,
Was
not
it a
like that.
train?
It
Oh,
was three dudes because it was me and my homeboy. was both there to witness when they had the conversation, and Buddy said it was cool. So the girl was actually from my hometown, and I knew her, but I didn't. I knew of her. So my boy, he was falling in love, and you could tell he was falling in love. And I was like, "Hey, bro, you might want to. That might not be one of the things you want to do with that one. Like you might want to just
You might
use
want
that
to
for what
say
you
like,
can.
nah, don't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Check your
chill. So,
feelings.
but yeah, check your feelings. But of course, he acting all macho and
I got
no
this.
man, I'm cool. Yeah, his exact words was this just an Iraq thing. I said, all right, cool, bet. So my other homeboy came up and he was like, hey man, that's just Iraq thing. I mean, she looking kind of good. You mind if I, try to hit her, try to talk to her? And he was like, no, I don't care. And I was like, bruh, you care. And just like you said, he was one of them Rico Suave type. So this dude, like, it's not going to be too long after he like said his sights on her that it's finna go down. So please, if you let her, and I even said this, I'm like, bro, and my homeboy said it too, like, bro, please say something if you feel some type of way. He's like, no, I don't care. Then he's there trying acting more macho.
You're being too prideful.
Yeah. So long story short, I'm gonna say it was like a day later. I'm right there. I was at the Chew. It's a containerized housing unit for the people not in the military. I was basically at his crib, and the girl came through, and I was like, "Oh, what's up?" And she was like, "Oh, is what's name there?" I was like, "Oh, my bad. Yeah, let me bounce. I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all see, y'all finna
I like
have a
it.
good time." Yeah. So I bounced. As I'm walking out, Buddy walk up, the one that said he was cool with it, and I'm like, "Oh, what's going on, man?" And he's like, "Nothing." So I'm sitting there talking to him for like 5-10 minutes. I'm thinking, I was like, "Oh, what's the name of it?" But I didn't say nothing. So I just kept it moving. And then my other homeboy that came up that was saying, "Hey, if you feel some type of way, say something." He walked up and he was about to go in the room. I was like, "Hey, bro," because I was his roommate. I was like, "Hey, bro, don't go in the room." But
Yeah, she
homeboy
getting
in
her
there.
back blown.
I'm trying not to say no names. Yeah,
Oh, they
he's
was
like,
roommates?
yeah, no. So not the dude. Me and the dude that was trying to advise the guy to say something. He was a roommate. The guy that was saying he was cool with it. He was just another dude that was cool with all us.
Oh,
But
okay.
his roommate was the one that was the Rico Suave dude. So my homeboy walked up. He was about to go in the room. I was like, "Hey, don't go in there right now, bro. I want to wait a minute." And he's like, "Oh, he in there with somebody?" I was like, "Yeah, he in there with somebody." And he was like, "Oh, of course, the next question, who you in there with?" So I looked at Buddy, and I was like, "You know who he in there with?" And then there was an awkward silence. And then, man, I'm sure that the instigation had a lot to do with the the
Oh, you
fallout.
instigated?
It wasn't.
You know
Well,
You
Drake
know he
I'm not.
did.
I'm
You
not.
know he
I'm not going.
you
did.
knew
Hold on.
Drake
Hold on.
was
He
Hold on.
never
Instigated.
not
I'm
instigating,
not going.
man.
I'm not going to say I
you know he
did,
threw some extras on
but
it.
I didn't start it because my
You
homeboy was like,
already
"Man,"
know.
he's like, "Well, he must be in there doing something because it's like somebody in there going crazy." And I'm like,
That boy was
he,
heartbroken.
he was asking me, he's like, "How long they been in there?" I was like, "They've been in there a minute, bro."
Yo, you something else, man.
Yo.
You
Oh
gonna have
That
you
boy
gonna
But
have
feels he was
almost had that
hurt.
man on
yeah,
suicide watch, man.
For
but yeah. Long
real.
story short, man. After everything was done, we were still out there. She came out. Her wig was sideways. It was a lot of perspiration in the face. And he wanted to take him down, man. It was crazy,
That nigga said perspiration in the face.
man. But I mean, my thing is, I feel like if you feel some type of way, like man, people just don't be honest, man. Like
Yeah.
I'm a trusting, honest person. I feel like so. If you ask me a question, I'm not gonna lie. Like yeah, but I feel don't not
That be
her,
that
bro.
ego, man. That be people ego.
yeah, you gotta just say you in love if you in love, bro. Just be like, nah,
Facts.
I kinda love her. Like, I
Ain't
Yeah.
think
nothing
she
wrong
the
with that.
one, my boy. Like, all right.
My homeboy kind of got mad at me after a while because I was trying to knock his chick down. He kind of was like feeling salty about it.
His girl?
Nah, I told you
Yeah,
the
I mean, I would feel salty about
Oh.
it too. My
it
man.
wasn't his girl.
Oh, you said
Oh,
his
okay.
chick. Okay.
Bro.
I just
One
told
of
y'all
his
the
work.
situation.
His work.
I just told y'all the
His work.
situation we was
We
talking about.
messing,
Okay,
man. We
no,
playing, bro.
I thought
Calm
it
down.
was
It
I
ain't,
thought no. I thought
I
it was
thought it was
a
a different
total different
situation.
situation.
I
Nah,
Yeah.
it's
thought
the
it was
first situation
another
I was telling
time.
y'all about.
Oh.
So how's y'all relationship now?
We cool. I mean, he married, so you know.
To the same one?
No, he married to a whole different.
Because yeah, if that's the case, I could be.
Nah, like I said, he said that was just his.
I did have the opposite happen to me though.
Friends with benefit.
I was messing with a girl, and she was actually trying to get with my homeboy, and my homeboy let me know. He was like, "Hey man, like I think he thought I was gonna feel some type of way, but he was like, hey man, oh girl, man, she's trying to hit me up." And I ain't gonna lie, I did feel some type of way, but I only felt some type of way because she was trying to get with him and add another girl to the situation. I'm like, hey, what's up? We could have did that.
I like
man.
She coming different with him.
Think you had to stab with a nigga? I can't blow this.
I don't know if you can handle that.
All gas and no brakes.
Hey, all gas, no brakes, man. But nah, he was like, hey man, she trying to get with me, and he showed me the messages and everything. I was like, well, hey, at the end of the day, bro, do you? I mean, I ain't gonna stand in the way of no man and his what might not happen. Yeah, his opportunities. Hey, so, do you, my boy?
Yeah, that's real.
Wow. After this conversation, I know not to invite Mitch over my house.
Mitch is a stand-up guy. Yeah, nah, but yeah, that's I don't know. It's a lot of dirty macking, and dirty macking comes in many shapes and so. Boy, these cats be.
Yeah, I ain't never had to do that though. I ain't never had to do no dirty mac. I ain't never had to talk down on no man to get no coochie. Like
it just don't make no sense to me.
I ain't never had to do that.
Rough. Yeah, man, you ever been with a girl and she just know all the moves that you done pulled off? Damn, like she know everything. Homie know.
Yeah, I know somebody like that.
Yeah, you know he been.
My boy, yeah, I know somebody like that.
Say his name.
Nah, you know who I'm talking about. Nah, we
straight. Do I know him too, Dre?
Nah. Oh, actually, yeah, you might. You might. I think you might know him.
Oh, I know exactly who you talking about.
I know who you talking about.
Yeah, I just don't understand. Like you talking down on one man.
That happened a lot in the army, man. They do that shit a lot.
Like, I don't know why that shit is weak. If I was a woman, I wouldn't even want to talk to her.
The women don't respect you when you do that. From my experience, I see you like so, like bro, you just look like a lame at the end of the day.
Yeah. But, if you gotta discredit another man to get with somebody, like that's weak, man. That's weirdo behavior, bro. Like you shouldn't even bring that man up, man. You should just come in and speak your game, and you don't even need to mention them. Like why you doing like that's weirdo behavior, man.
I do got another topic though. In other words, it's still dealing with relationships, but so I seen a video where the guy was basically mad. I guess his wife or girl didn't work, and she was basically taking money out of his account to build up her rainy day fund. And when he confronted her about it, she was like, "Well, yeah, I'm a woman, and if you decide to up and leave me, I need to be taken care of.
What?
I need to be able to take care of myself."
He was already taking care of it though.
Yeah, but she was saying that she wanted to build up her rainy day fund just in case he decided to bounce.
Just go get a job.
But she was building up her rainy day fund with his funds, and he didn't know about it, like without telling him. Like so, it's basically she was siphoning money out of his account and putting it in her own personal account.
I mean, that's their account though.
How?
I mean, once you got a joint account,
because it's a joint account.
That's what I want to ask. Yeah,
was they married?
How y'all feel about that?
Yeah, they
it sounded like they was married, but I don't. You know what I'm talking about, Kippy?
Even I seen that. I know what you're talking about.
She really thought that she was supposed to do. I know what you're talking about, man. I mean, if they got a joint account, I mean, everybody got rights to the money that's in there. Just to keep it real. Now, how I feel about it personally, if she gonna build a rainy day, at least she could do is go get a job. She ain't paying no bills. She ain't doing none of that. She got all the opportunity. to go out there, get a little job, make her own rainy day. But don't have the man paying all the bills and then also siphoning the money for your rainy day from the joint account. I just think that's
But
trifling.
what if he the guy that's like, I just want you here with the kids? You know what I'm saying? I want you to be a Susie homemaker, like, so she ain't
Yeah, I
got
mean,
that. Let's throw that in there.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
if
because
he's doing
I've
that,
seen that.
he's
In that
providing for her.
situation, I don't think they had kids, but but with the kids though, you right. Because that's a job. I ain't gonna
Well,
front.
kids, kids.
You gonna say I'm podding, but they had kids.
No, I'm saying kids or no kids. At the end of the day, if so, my mindset has always been: if you tell your wife, "I don't want you working. I want you at home being a housewife, cooking my food, uh, folding my clothes, cleaning my house." Like, I mean, what
With no
else? How
kids,
else?
I'd never say that.
Yeah, you
I
would
don't
never say that,
understand.
but I mean, people, yeah, people do. But my thing is, like KP said, the joint account, it's a joint account. Like
Oh, I
everybody
agree.
has access to the account. Like so,
It
these
don't
I
really
right.
sound like a joint account though. If he the only nigga putting money in that motherfucker, it sound like
it's
he
a
could
joint
be
account for
Joint just mean
spending.
they
It's
name.
just not a
Joint just
joint.
mean they name both on it.
Yeah,
The
he just got
name on
access
it.
to his
You can
account. It
make
sounds like.
withdrawals. It's a
I mean,
joint
when I
hey,
think
nah,
about
withdrawal
a
You
joint
should
account.
have
account,
gave her a debit card and put a limit on that thing or
when
something.
I
Gave her some provisions to
when I
the
think
debit
about a
you can
card
joint
do
or
that.
account, I
You
think
can
like
limit
we
spending
both
and
put
all that.
money into it though. Like when I think about a joint account, I feel like it's an account that we both put money into it.
Nah,
So
a
Nah.
joint account just means both your names got on it. So
I'm,
whoever
I'm
put the
telling you how
money,
I feel. I'm saying like
okay.
when I think of a joint account, I think of it as okay, me and my partner, we created an account and we both put money into it. And that's a joint account. Because if not, I don't need to be, she don't need to have access to my account. I don't need to have access to your account. Like keep your money over there and keep my
why you
money over
don't trust
here.
her?
No, it ain't about trust. It's like, what we doing?
I mean,
Like,
but if you
you
trust
need
her,
some money, ask me, I'll
you
give
should
you the
be okay.
money. But you don't need to have access to my account. Like, why you need to have access to
That
my
sound
account?
controlling.
It
It
don't
sounds
sound
You
controlling.
controlling to me too.
How
It
that
you
sound
sounds
just said
controlling?
controlling to me.
you
So
just
you don't
said
trust her. I
if
mean,
you
if you
need
have
something,
trust,
ask me.
Yeah.
But
Why
what
would
if you're
you
in the
why am I
hospital?
give somebody
That's your,
why am I give somebody access to my account
that's your
if
wife.
they ain't put
your
nothing
wife?
into
Yeah.
the account?
So you don't trust her
That's your
then.
wife.
What is she putting into my account?
She's not
She ain't
putting
putting
nothing
no
into
money
it.
into the account.
She just has access to take money out if she needs it
Nah,
for your
we
family.
ain't doing it. That's how situations get sticky. That's how you get sticky situations. If she needs something, she can ask me for it. I give it to her.
Sound
Why she
like
need
what
to
I
have
was
access
just
to
saying. Like
my
you gotta
account?
have trust though.
That's
You
not have
gotta
nothing to
have
do with
trust.
trust. That's nothing to do with
It
trust.
has everything to do
It's
with trust.
principle.
If you
It's more to me. It's
so
more
you want her
principle.
to so you want her to come to you every time that she need money. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
got some. I need to go get some tampons. Could you shoot me the 20? Could you shoot me the dubs?
Can I
She got
borrow
her
six
own job. She
dollars?
got her own fucking money. She got her own money
Can I
though.
borrow
I keep it my
$6?
money.
It's a heavy
She
week.
can't buy fucking tampons. Why am I even with her?
Nah,
I'm
we
with
just
Shoot
her.
said
my
that she
eyes
not
off,
working
running down
though.
the
We
store.
said she
I
not
need
working.
It's a
No,
heavy
so hold
week.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's rewind back. Let's rewind back because I think y'all niggas is taking this shit
The
somewhere.
situation was she wasn't working, Mitch.
I wasn't even talking about the situation. I was talking about joint accounts and
Uh,
how I look at joint accounts. I said I feel like a joint account to me is an account that we are both putting money into it.
it gotta be the same amount.
Nah, I mean it's
Mm.
just whatever we putting into. It's a joint account. We putting money into this account. That's a joint account. If you need something out
So
the
how
joint
would you
account,
feel?
you take some out of it. If I need something out the joint account, but it's communication. I don't
So how
like
would you feel if you putting like 80%, and she only putting 20% of hers in there? You cool with that?
maybe I can afford that's what I can afford. She can't afford the 80% that I'm putting. You know what I'm saying? I might make more than her. She can't afford to put 80% of her check or whatever into the account.
Oh,
Maybe I
so
can
like
afford it.
Eddie, we got $1,001. Okay, I get it. Like I get it. So you okay with just communicating with whatever she say? Like this is what I could do. I could shoot a cool 20 every week.
Yeah, I mean
As
if
that's a
that's what
joint.
she can afford, that's in her budget. If that's what's in
So
her
my
budget, I'm cool with that. Like, okay,
so
at least you contributed. You don't have to contribute.
so if she says she can put, let's say for example, she like I can contribute $200 a month to the joint account, and you like, all
Mhm.
right, well I'm gonna contribute $9,500 to the joint account, and then next month she take out 4,000. Is that a problem?
Now that she
Great
told me,
question.
now that she tells me that she's taking out the 4,000. Now that she
Well, I
say,
mean-
"Hey, I need to take out 4,000 because I got to go do this," and I'm a you know what I'm saying? All right, cool. That's communication. If she just take out the 4,000 and don't tell me why she took out the 4,000, that's totally different. That's
Now,
not
what if she
communication.
just saying she just saying like, hey, I just want to take a little bit of this, just because I'm not really working, and you just I don't know, I just want to have a little rainy day money. You okay with that?
It depends on the situation. Like if she taking care of the kids, she doing whatever.
No,
She needs
just
some
But she
extra.
ain't
rainy,
doing
just
nothing.
for
She just being
anything.
your wife. She ain't doing nothing. She's not accomplishing any task other than existing and being your wife. She, I'm just. He said, hell no.
Oh my God.
So basically, Mitch saying you gotta pay like you weigh. Okay, bet.
Hey man, teamwork make the dream work, man. If we ain't working together as
Oh
a
man.
team, man, what is we
Boy.
doing?
Oh, Mike,
What is we
KP, how y'all
doing?
feel?
The way Mitch said though, if I would just say, hey, I'm gonna put $100 in the account, and then just tell you anytime I need money. It's cool. I done bought into this account, this joint account. I'm good. That'll work for me. It ain't bad. It's all right, Mitch. That'll work. But I get what you're saying though. So for me, joint account is this. No matter who putting the money in and all of that, certain withdrawals got to be discussed.
They have to be.
Like,
What if it's an
yeah,
emergency? They
if
don't
it's
just
an emergency, come
in fact.
on, man.
Well, I
Huh?
mean, so
If
emergencies is different to different people. My emergency might not be her emergency.
well, you gotta know your partner. Yo, you just want to go shopping or get something. That's not an
So
emergency.
y'all gonna talk about like limits, like, hey, if it's over this,
Yeah,
holla at me. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. We are. Yes. And then like if it's like an emergency, we'll have that set. Like, yo, then just let me know later. I don't want to be looking at a statement and finding out you done took 4,000 out. Now that's a problem. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And you ain't said nothing. Now I'm asking you why you took the 4,000, as opposed to you just saying, yo, if film was an emergency, you had to, and then afterwards you let me know. It is what it is. That's different.
So how would you
So I
feel
get what you're
about
saying.
how would you feel if she said, hey, straight up, it's for a rainy day, just in case. Like, you got me. See, it's tricky, man, and this is why I always tell cats, like, and I really tell a lot of women, like, don't be no damn housewife. You better get some money somewhere, because
Well,
I seen a lot of females give 10, 15 years to a man, and he done dipped, and now she got 15 years and no damn work experience.
Yep.
And that shit shitty. Like, if you gonna tell your girl, hey, I got you, bro, and that's that. Like,
well,
and your name's
But
the
then
only
she gonna
name
get
on
you
shit.
when she
Like,
to,
divorced
to,
your ass.
to answer your question though, what you was trying to say though. So on some
hopefully,
real, so I'm gonna be. This is not me trying to sound, because I know we in this social media cancel world. It's not me trying to sound misogynistic or nothing like
About
that.
the pod. He about the pod. Go ahead.
But nah, I'm about to be for real. So as a man, I understand that teamwork make the dream work shit. But for me, whatever situation I'm in, I gotta have enough to make sure everything covered. Now, if you covering stuff too, that's fine. But I gotta have enough to make sure everything covered. So, like, if you give you your little part-time job or whatever, you doing whatever, you making your
little
own rainy
part
day fund.
time job.
I don't. What?
You heard him call it little too, right?
Yeah, that's
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
your
Nah.
little.
Or you running or you running your
Measly.
business. That you make, man, shut up,
Okay.
man. You're measly, right?
A little measly 1,600 a month.
I'm not asking you for bill money. You can make whatever rainy day fund you want to, because the way I'm situated is, if we was to end the day, I'm gonna be straight, and I want you, and I would hope for you to be straight too. Like, I don't want you down bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I look at it. I look at it as the man in the house. I'm gonna make sure that I got everything I need, and make sure that my kids got everything they need. Period. I don't care what you bring to the table.
Y'all
Hey
kids.
man, it sound like motherfuckers need to sign prenups and have some type of
Why you
conversations
signing
before
a
they
prenup? Where's the
because like
trust?
okay,
I signed a prenup
what
with
you
my last
mean?
wife.
What's wrong with signing the prenup?
I think I'm in a
We
Your
stage
talking
now
about
where I'll be
trust.
all right.
legal,
I'll be able to rebound. So I
huh?
don't need a prenup right now.
I
So
had a prenup with my last wife.
I probably needed a
Smart. That
prenup
was smart.
15 years ago. Because if it would have went down 15 years ago, I ain't gonna say 15, 10 years ago, if it would have went down 10 years ago, I would have had a hard time restarting. But I think I'm in a place where I don't need the prenup. It's almost like what Dre said 10 episodes ago. All broke people need prenups. I agree with that. I agree. Because it's harder for you to
Why do all
rebound.
broke people need prenups when it's
I'm
rich
about
niggas that
I'm,
got prenups?
I'm
We
about to
know.
explain.
So okay.
They you know how they get. They
Rich
start
people,
acting
look,
like they got the silver spoons in their mouth right now. Let them
Classism
do their
going
thing.
on right now.
Yeah.
so no,
They get
all
offended
I'm
because these
saying is
niggas say you need prenup.
what I'm saying is it's harder for when you broke, man. Let's just be real. When you
Rich
broke
niggas got
and
prenups.
okay, I got that. And it's good for them to protect what they got. But it's easier for somebody who had 400 million and had to give up half of it to rebound or just live comfortably with the other 200 than somebody who live in check to check and don't have nothing.
Nigga, she don't
And
want
then
nothing from you if you ain't got if you live in check to check.
That's a
that's
lie.
what
That's
you
a
think.
lie.
That's
That's
what
a
you think.
goddamn
That's
lie.
what you think.
That's a
That's
lie.
what you think. That's what you think. And your ass is still paying alimony, even though you ain't got the alimony to pay. That shit really happened to broke people, bro. So I'm just
Right.
saying you gotta protect yourself because then what happens is you in this situation where you just trying to keep your head above water. You can't even be your best self. Now it's a breakup on top of now you broke, you trying to get back right. That shit just all bad, man. Black people, especially black people, because I'm just gonna be real, man. Black women is vindictive. I don't care what nobody watching this say. It's facts, man. It's facts. Like, go ahead and do your face all you
The-
want, but
These are Michael's opinions and
no, it
views.
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
It's Michael.
Hey, if
Mhm.
It's
you
Do
Michael
not
just
share
hating.
listen
that.
to the audio
Y'all,
without
you
video,
you just
hey, that
you
is
just
Mad
said
Mike himself.
look, you just said I was pod. I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't been on here in a month. I'm gonna keep it 100. Black
Mm.
women is vindictive. I think all women vindictive. However, black women are creatively vindictive. And what I mean by that is, you said that they won't take nothing from you because you ain't got nothing. Shit. Okay. You gonna give up what you
I
don't
don't
got.
think I agree with that, man. I think that
Man,
there's a
I
lot of
agree with
black
that, bro.
women that it's a lot of black women that aren't that don't have child support, that don't want no child support. She like, you know what, fuck you.
I agree.
You want to be
I don't
without
disagree with that.
you want to be
I think
without your
that's a case
kids.
by
I don't
case
think they're
basis.
vindictive. Like,
Case by
I
case.
think that people
I'm
in
not gonna put that on
general,
all black
people
women.
in yeah, people in general are
I ain't put the
vindictive.
all. I said
I'm
black
not putting
women.
that on my
I ain't
queens.
put the all. I ain't put the all.
Yeah,
I said
not
black
my
women.
queens.
I ain't say
Not my
all.
not my
Don't try to.
strong
Not my black
Nubian
women.
women.
Yeah.
This nigga, you
So
need your
none of
kufi
so
back,
wait a
bruh. I
second.
like you better with the
Wait a second.
with the
Wait a
head wrap.
second. Wait a second. No. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this. So Dre, you trying to tell me that you ain't never wanna been with a black woman that's vindictive?
They never had a reason to be vindictive. Like I never put them in a position to get vindictive.
That's right.
They ain't
That's
never
right.
they ain't never been on no get back type. They ain't never been like hate you on no type like that. They ain't never been like that.
Never hate. I mean, yeah, they probably hate me, but I mean, what?
They ain't never been on no okay. Vindictive don't
What's
mean you
up?
gotta act on it. It don't mean you gotta
Would you
act
try
on it.
being a fuck boy? And
Yeah,
they got that.
what you mean? Like you mean like trying
It's
to get
cool.
back with me?
It's cool. No, it's
What
cool.
what you?
Y'all good. Y'all done been with all women that never been trying to do nothing back
So
when y'all done left them.
it's not
I
that.
haven't.
It's just that when I leave relationships, I don't leave them in bad lights. Like I'm always so like for instance, like I said, I had a prenup with my previous wife, right? But when I left, I gave her everything. I didn't want nothing. It wasn't like I had the prenup. I could have enacted it and be like, no, you get this and you get that. But I was like, no, you got it.
And
You
that
straight.
so you never had the chance to see if they vindictive.
That's why I said my black queens ain't been vindictive, so I don't know who you talking
I
about.
mean, I'm
I
speaking.
ain't been with no
I'll
vindictive
speak on
women.
my situation.
Y'all ain't seen no vindictive black
I've
women?
been with the
I've heard
rainbow.
stories.
I
I've been
seen
with the
vindictive white women. I
rainbow.
seen
I've heard
vindictive
stories.
Arabian.
I've been with the rainbow. The most, and I've never had a vindictive black woman. Like never, me personally. You know what I'm saying? But the little snow bunny, boy, running circles right now, like vindictive to the T. So, me personally, I never had that situation. All my black queens are stand up women.
Well,
You
I
gotta
want
keep
to
it a
put it
real
out
black
here.
queen
I
though,
want to put it
KP.
out here. I ain't never been with the rainbow, so only thing I can speak on is brown people. So I ain't never been with no white girl. I just want to put that out there. Give me some points back. Put that out there.
Your shit,
Take the points back.
boy.
I'm
You gonna have to.
I'm gonna take Miss Trim's advice. Always say some to keep it yourself in the clear. You can't say
I
all.
ain't say all. I never said all. Go rewind it. I said black women. You said all black
Yeah,
women.
you
I
said
It
never
all
sound
said
black
like
women.
all
all
black.
though.
No, I didn't. Go
I said
rewind
it
it.
sound when you say
But I
black
didn't.
women.
But I didn't say
I know
it.
you didn't.
It's
I'm saying it
implied.
sound.
See?
It's implied.
Y'all can
I know
imply
you
all y'all
didn't.
want.
You
But I
need
was at
that.
the
No,
You
it's
need that
barbershop, right?
assumed.
head wrap back. I
That ain't
don't
implied.
like.
It's assumed. It's assumed.
I was at the barbershop and to go with this conversation, I was at the barbershop last week, and the dude that I'm cool with, he was up in the barbershop and he was saying that he had a joint account and his wife had took some money out of the joint account to buy season tickets for the Falcons game, just for herself, not him, just for
Was that like
herself.
$80?
She only bought one ticket.
No,
Yeah,
season
season
Bro,
ticket.
tickets
he
for the
It was like
wild.
Falcons.
9
Yeah, but
racks or something like that.
only one. Well, only like
9,000. That's it.
That
I
is
guess
cheap.
it was for whatever season ticket she got or whatever. It was like 9
That's
racks.
crazy.
But he was saying that he didn't care because he's not a Falcon fan. He don't fuck with the Falcons, but he said he was just gonna get it back when he buy his season tickets for the Hawks. But
Get
you know
it
what I'm
back.
saying?
What you mean? Like
Like, I
he
mean,
want to
she
get it
took
back
out a
in
large
blood.
amount of
He
money.
vindictive black man.
Niggas is pious.
that's a good point. No, I mean, so
Bro,
that was a real question. So because you
That
said
is,
get it back.
that's
So what I'm thinking you saying is that basically he
I
was like,
think he using the wrong
yeah,
word.
It
took
sounded like a
9K.
compromise to me, is what it sounded like.
Yeah, but the way you said it didn't. You
He
said
said
it like you said he gonna get it back. It was not like a compromise type
almost like
thing.
they was playing tit for tat with the bank account. That's why I was asking.
No,
That's what I'm
I'm
trying to.
saying I
Okay.
mean, the way he explained it to me was like he was
Oh, that's
cool.
cool. She can have that
Okay.
because I'm
Yeah,
gonna do the
Yeah,
yeah,
same thing. Okay,
yeah.
I'm just gonna get it back
That's
when I go
cool.
buy my tickets for the Hawks game.
yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Like I helped her pay
that makes sense.
Congratulations on them for being in a position to be able to do that too. That's dope.
That is cool. How much
So
the
I
Hawks
mean,
ones is? 9,000 for
the
some
Hawks
season
one he said
tickets?
was like he said he was
That's
trying to get
pretty.
some floor seats on the Hawks. So it might be even more than her shit because he was talking about getting floor seats, the Delta Sky Club joints.
They were trying to give
It
me
might,
club seats. The Ravens, them shits were like $30,000. I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, for real.
Y'all have a good day.
9,000 is
I'm shocked.
crazy.
But
For
I'm just
real.
Like in a
Falcons.
bad or good way.
No, I'm saying in a good way. Like any NFL team, 9,000 is a hell of a deal. It don't matter who it is. Since
Childish.
you want to say since it's the
Hey,
Falcons.
King. Knowledge
Hey,
you
chill out, chill,
repeat, take
chill.
back. Portia want
Childish.
to know. Portia Johnson want to know what kind of silence
Bro,
you want.
you so extra with that. That had to be.
No,
What?
let
Now
her
the
know,
people can't hear
King.
you
Hold
say it
on, hold
again.
on. Listen. Let's give Dre give him a moment to put in his order real quick. Go ahead,
I
tell
ain't
him,
about to put my
King.
order in, no, actually. I might
You
go
can
look it
tell her
up.
she listening.
I gotta go look it up. I don't know what the name is.
Yeah, man.
She using the joint account.
That's all we got
What
is
she
joint
do?
accounts, baby.
I'm with
Let
you.
him know. Let him know, Dre.
You ain't got no secret accounts, Dre.
Nah, secret for what?
I'm fucking with you, man.
We got joint accounts. We got life insurance. Something happened to her, I'm paid. Something happened to me, she paid.
That's how it's supposed to be.
I don't.
Y'all
I
got life
actually
insurance on the kids too.
now you know.
I'm just making sure. I'm just asking.
Trying to see what the fuck
Just
this.
checking, my brother. Just checking.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
important, man.
going.
That life insurance, boy, people don't be
Got you.
Yeah,
having that.
they need to
People
have it,
don't be
man,
having
because you need to just be. My grieving need to be just grieving. It don't need to be grieving and then I need to grieve with a couple. You know,
it with some money.
yeah, a little bit of change,
Yeah,
a little
facts.
bit of change.
I said it. I just said the same thing the other day. Hey,
Yeah, for
I
real,
don't know if
man.
this, I don't know if this, I don't know if these racks gonna keep me
But you
warm
gotta
at night.
update. You gotta keep your shit updated, man. I feel like sometimes you need to even change the percent of your beneficiaries. Like your girl pissed you off, she go from 60 to 40. Like, all right,
Hey,
well, what
please,
you
nah,
do?
that's playing that's playing the
Whoa!
dangerous game right
You
there.
walk out. You done did that. You walk out the house and
Yeah.
man, nah, bro,
I holler at you in 6 months.
nah.
If you get your
You
shit
sound real
together in six
vindictive.
months, then
That
Yeah,
is vindictive.
that do
Hey,
sound vindictive.
hey, that is vindictive. It's dangerous too. You mess around and
you
do that
know.
on the day that you mad at somebody, and then your ass go out here and have, God forbid, something crazy happen. You done went to
Nah,
ten
but you do need
percent.
to update yourself, man. Because then
Now
people,
you,
you know what I'm saying? Like they say they I think a lot of times people say that they want to add you as beneficiaries and then don't get around to it. You know, like my girl's dad, I think she when he passed, like he had said something to her like I'm gonna add you, but he clearly
mm,
didn't get around to it. And it's some real fucking like you can never expect like other people to just do the right thing with it. Like I know you got kids, like let me shoot your kids some bread. Like people whack with that, man. That bring on a lot of ugliness,
I done
man.
seen
A
that.
lot of ugliness. That shit is
We need,
disgusting, man. How people be acting.
yeah, we need wheels, man. People need to have wheels, seriously, and they also need to have living wheels too, to tell people what to do with your body, and then have the money set aside so that people
Turn to
can.
me, baby.
That's fine, but I'm saying so that people ain't
I
gotta discuss
mean,
that neither. You get what
it's
I'm
a
saying?
Okay,
precursor.
time out.
Yeah,
Of course, can I get this
Whoa!
Kenny Licious factory chop salad, please? Thank you. All right, y'all good.
All right, back to regular
Put my
scheduled
order out.
programming. Nah, a will though, especially if you got kids, man, it's the right thing to do for their sake because then they don't have to worry about that the arguing. They don't have to worry about how things gonna get taken care of, what's going to where, who getting what. Um, because I done actually, I mean, I done seen that, and people when it's something left to them and they're in that grieving state, they just act wild, man. They act crazy. So you definitely want to do that. I made sure of that. I made sure my mama wheel's straight. I made sure my wheel's straight because for
oh,
me,
you
if
got
the wheel ain't there, hmm,
you got full you got to say so on your mom's will.
I didn't say that. I just said I make sure my mom wheel is straight. And I made sure she
Oh,
did
okay.
her wheel. Because I done told her, I said, if it ain't no wheel and it ain't laid out, I'm just walking away. Because we had that same type of situation with somebody who ain't have nothing. With my dad when he passed, and he ain't had no living will, so it was a whole lot of emotions when it came to whether or not we was gonna take him off that breathing machine or not. So it need to just really be written down so that it don't got to be somebody living with the decision of what they're gonna do with you or what they're gonna do with the stuff that you leave behind.
What if y'all have a
So,
conversation though? What if they have a conversation and tell you what they're gonna
well,
do?
it don't matter if it's multiple people because
That
my
shit don't
dad
play
did
like
have a
that.
conversation with my dad had a conversation with me, and my dad is cremated, and my dad never wanted to be burned. So I'm
Yes,
telling
but
a real story.
yeah,
Like
I feel like this
it
because
don't
like
matter
a
because
wife could say one thing and then a mom could say another, and then there's two conflicting things. And who do you
yep.
believe in that situation? I see what you're saying.
So you
How y'all
want to
feel
have
about
that
that
written
though?
down.
Would y'all want to be buried or cremated? Like how y'all?
Put me
Hey,
in the
if y'all
wall,
was
my boy.
y'all want to be kept on life support, y'all still want to be
Or resuscitated.
resuscitated.
Shit.
Yeah.
Do not
Hey, two
resuscitate.
limbs, two. Hey,
Hey, believe in
two
me,
limbs
I
might
might
make me
make
want to get up out of here.
believe in me.
Two
Don't
limbs
pull the
being
plug on me.
amputated.
Don't pull the plug
You
on me,
said
baby. Believe in me. Had the faith of a mustard seed in me, goddamn.
faith of a mustard seed. What about you, Mike?
Nah,
You want to be
So
revived or resuscitated?
so right now I got it in there, but as I age, I'm gonna change it
You
because
got
I
what
don't
in
want
there?
to be. I'm saying so
he got
in
it
your
for
living
for
will
you
you
though.
can say resuscitate or
Mm-hmm.
not, and I have resuscitate, but as I get older, I'm gonna change that. Um, because I don't want to be 75, 80 years old. You trying to resuscitate me? It's time for me to go. Don't resuscitate me, cause I don't know what I'm coming back to. I don't need to be back where I can't walk, I can't eat on my own. Just let me go. But at the age of 35, yeah, go ahead and do that for me. Go ahead, give me
About
another chance.
you want to be
At
revived
Get it
35.
and
over with.
pull the plug?
Nah, kill me.
Damn.
Pull that thing. Pull it. Pull the
Not your
plug.
boy.
Shut the lights off. Put the cover
Right now,
over my face.
That
at
I'm
this
What
out
you
of
doing,
here.
age,
Dre?
Yeah,
What you doing, Dre?
absolutely.
I want to be a burden. So keep me alive, baby.
For real. Spoon
I'm gonna
at
be
feed
this
me.
here.
age, you don't want them to try? You don't want them to try
Go to the
KP at this
hospital every day
age?
and spoon feed me,
I
goddamn.
don't care if I'm 130. Don't unplug
Nah,
me.
you crazy,
For
bro.
real.
Nah,
I'll be in
I wouldn't want my people to.
come to the
Come
hospital and
see me,
talk to me in
That
baby.
my
shit
sleep.
is a burden, man. That shit is a
It
burden
is.
because
It
people,
is.
And I want to be one.
people gonna wanna. Nah, people be flying and shit like that shit. You know, like I got sisters that stay in different states. I don't want you to be
I
flying
want to
out
be a
here.
burden.
You got
My
your
bread.
own family to take care
Don't
of.
put a
Like,
plug on me.
nah, let me go. Let me
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
go, huh?
Will
I
Start
can
the
will
I want
will,
to
I
grieving.
will
can
lie.
say that
me
in
in
my
the
30s.
will my gurney in the kitchen on Thanksgivings? I'll be right there in my bed, laid up,
They're gonna be treating you
spoon
down
feeding and
bad, bro.
dressing.
So
They're gonna be treating you
you okay
bad,
with
bro.
being a vegetable and shit like that?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. I'm alive.
For
That's
real?
crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm,
That's crazy.
I'm
Keep me
alive.
here.
Yeah, wow.
And if they
I'm
tell
that
you
is
that,
alive.
I
wild.
Nah,
they lie.
I mean,
Yeah,
the,
how
the
we
thing is,
wild?
I
That's our
personally,
opinion.
I
How's our
maybe.
opinion wild?
I'm just telling you my opinion that is wild. Damn.
Yeah,
Ain't
It
no
ain't
keep me
wild.
judgment
around
for
me.
real.
What we want.
Nah,
That's what I
I
want.
was in I was in a relationship with a girl that her brother
You had to
was
put.
man, and like just all of what they had to go through, man. That shit is sad, man. Like, and I seen them
Hey,
constantly cry every day. Like, nah,
Cry
man,
for me,
I
baby.
ain't got nothing. Yeah,
Wow.
pull
You
that
see
thing.
this?
I can look,
Dog, pull
bro.
the
I
plug.
could get
pull the plug. Of course.
I
Pull
could
that
get
damn
with it.
plug.
They gonna push you down the steps, Dre.
Hey,
They gonna roll your ass
blessed to
down.
be a burden.
You know they waiting on that insurance money too, and you won't go
Keep me
ahead and go.
alive,
Oh
Get out of
baby.
yeah,
here.
Fact.
don't be no
Mm.
vegetable and I wait no insurance money.
You get that pillow.
Boy, people incriminating themselves on here, Mitch. I
Hey,
don't know nothing
hey,
about what they talking about.
hey, hey,
Man.
keep me alive and keep me under surveillance. 'Cause I know how my I want to be
They gonna
alive
put
and under surveillance.
Hell
Y'all
no.
want to get
Anyway,
cremated too? Y'all want to get cremated?
Nah,
yeah, if I do die, burn me, please. Light
I
me up.
mean it's a precursor. You know where you going?
I don't want to.
Nah, put me in
I
the
don't want
wall,
to
my
get
boy.
cremated.
I need to
Or
be in the wall.
I don't
in
want
the
to get
I don't
wall,
even want
cremated.
to be in the ground. Yeah,
I want
put me in the
bugs
wall.
crawling through your body, maggots and roaches. And nah, I'm straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, put me in the
Nah,
ground.
I want to be in no ground, bro. That's put me in the wall,
Bugs
man.
crawl up too.
You said put you in the
That's fine.
wall?
Put me, yeah.
Or you want to be like in a
My,
memorial thing?
yeah, I got a few family members. I got a brother that's in the wall. I wouldn't want to be in no.
you could
Don't put me in no ground.
you could be in the
What
you could be in the wall after you get cremated. We just did it with my uncle. No, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
What is
I'm dead serious. Y'all
Nah,
laughing,
I just
man.
don't. I don't even want to be cremated.
We cremated my uncle, and then they had a spot for the cremated people, and they were in the wall. He's in the wall.
His urn, he got an urn in the wall.
Yeah, it's like it's an urn inside what look like a big safety deposit box.
Or what if you get cremated and they just put you in some paint and then paint you on the walls in the bedroom or some shit like that?
Are they can hit you with the, they doing the taxidermy joint now too. They have one joint. They put grandma. They made a coffee table out of her, like, and she just in there dead.
With her arm and like a leg on the
that
table.
should be illegal.
Mike,
that should
Mike,
be
you know
illegal.
you see that what I'm talking
that
about.
Should be illegal.
Wait,
yes, that should be illegal, bro.
Hey, what about the
the
funerals where they be having the nigga on a motorcycle, like prop a nigga up?
Her face is not in the table, bro.
Hey, I'm telling you, no, her whole upper body. She's like just looking. So every time you walk in the living room,
that's spooky.
I need you to send me that.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm telling you, bro, it's a real thing. I thought it was a joke. But
I seen the funerals where they had niggas like propped up on the motorbike, or you know what I'm saying.
I done seen it where they be in the club. I done seen where they be in the club.
What y'all think about that?
That shit is ridiculous.
That's stupid.
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
Like you should get a RICO. You should get a RICO if you do some shit like that. Like your whole family should be locked up on charges. This is a RICO charge. Y'all all getting arrested.
They told me some wild shit though. Like in Iowa, right, in Waterloo, Iowa, where most of my family is from. This dude got killed, and his family took this nigga body. It was in a casket, and they took the nigga body out in the street, and they was like in the middle of the street, and took the nigga to where he got killed at in the middle of his funeral, and was like dancing around the casket and like just going crazy. I was like, niggas is tripping. Like they took this nigga body out the church, rode it all the way down to the Broadway liquor store, and like had a celebration with this nigga casket.
That's disgusting.
I'm not saying nothing about. I'm not saying. I have no comment.
Don't play with my body. Just burn me, baby. But if I got life in my body, keep me here under surveillance.
Yeah, have faith in me. I might come back one day.
Yeah, I don't want nobody stuffing me out.
You might come back. You ain't gonna be the same. You might come back.
I'm okay with that. It's just life. Life is new now. It's a new journey.
I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all on it right now. But when I get in the advanced age, nah, I'm straight. I'm not about to be no burden on nobody when I'm 90 years old.
60,
not
70?
60. Not 60. But late 70s, 80s, yeah. I'm not gonna be no burden on my kids, man. I ain't doing that.
Why not? They birds
don't nobody want to wash your balls at 70. Like, get this man up out of here, bro. Get him up out of here, bro. I ain't about to be changing this man diaper.
Now wait a second.
Making noises.
Wait a second now. So KP, they could still. So if I just can't walk, that don't mean I had to be resuscitated. So if they got to do stuff like that, that's different. I still got real life in me. My faculties are there, my mental faculties are there. But if I'm on a breathing machine and they like, look, we can keep them on this however long you want.
Move your head left and right.
You can't even do that. You just sit.
I can hear niggas though. You can hear niggas talking to you.
Yeah, you can. You can from what they say, but you can't talk back.
I don't care as long as I can hear.
That might be torture. Hearing niggas talk about you because you know they talking.
Or your girl like, I can't wait to this nigga go.
Maybe I should push him down the steps.
Yo, now moving ass just got tears. Got his tears just running down your eyes.
Greater type rated. After that, he probably making a plan to come back and haunt their ass.
For real.
If that's a possibility, bro, I'm definitely
exactly what I'm gonna do.
As a spirit.
Send me to purgatory so I can come back and hunt your ass.
If when I pass,
that shit would be fun though.
Now you can stay here. You're just gonna be in the spirit form. Oh
you
yes.
can do,
He said
or
that
you can
shit
play,
be fun.
or you can play zombies like you about to say.
Yeah.
You about to say. You about to.
Keep me here,
I be
baby.
knocking on niggas' door on purpose.
Knocking over glasses of
Hey,
water.
you see the you s- you seen them video? Did I post a video of the ghost that they were saying that was pulling down girls' pants and still humping on
Oh
them? They was
man,
like, it was in the bed. Oh yeah, I be all my
man.
girl be my girl
Oh,
be in the
horny
bed.
ass ghost.
From the
Grabbing
grave is
her
still mine.
ass, smacking her ass while she washing dishes.
Oh
Oh man.
man, y'all niggas is crazy.
Man, you wild,
Oh,
man.
Y'all niggas is
Uh,
crazy.
I feel like
I'm
we
gonna
just
see
went too far, man. We're gonna have a lot of apologizing to do after this episode.
y'all think that people really be getting haunted though?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can see it. I always hear that like people, all your people that passed before you, like they could look in on your life,
Mm-hmm.
and
Some ain't got good intentions.
I feel like it's a purgatory. So I feel like if you die at a point where you wasn't finished with your mission, and you ain't, you know what I'm saying, there's just no definition if you're gonna go to heaven or hell, you get stuck in purgatory, and that's when you become a ghost.
Like Casper. No, I'm be why is, so Mitch,
Like
I'm
the
actually
movie
being
Ghost.
serious.
Like the movie
That
Ghost.
too. Yep, that too. Yep.
That movie fire too.
I watch. What was it? A haunted
Ghost.
house.
Hmm.
Mike, what's your top five, man? We
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
heard your top five.
we need to talk about because you had a lot to say about the movie
Yeah,
selections that
what
we
is
I
had.
your top
said I
five?
said I'm not ready. I'm not ready to release that
You
yet,
ain't got your
man.
top five on deck though. You can't even say
Nah,
your top five.
man. No, I
Ain't
don't have my
ready.
top five, man.
This
Ain't
I
nigga,
don't have
ready.
my top five. I seen a lot of them that's on my list. That's 25 right now, though. Like one of them that's really on there, Gladiator. That's one on there. I recall from y'all list. I ain't looking at them right now. I saw some that definitely weren't on my list though. Those stuck out for some reason.
like
Like what?
who?
Name
Um,
it.
Like what?
like Infinity Wars. I don't know how that
Oh,
could be on your top 10. I just I just don't understand.
you might be a comic
It's
book fan.
I mean, it was it was
okay.
it was
Yeah, that's why it
it
is
was it was a
custom
great movie
for
because at the
because
end
I
of the
don't
day,
think
it's one of
people
the few movies where the villain wins at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was a continuation of it, but I mean,
that
I
shit
can definitely
broke.
see why
That shit broke box office records too.
Infinity War was
Oh,
fire.
I don't. Yeah, my list ain't gonna be about that. Like then I'm thinking about movies like it's probably not gonna make my top 10, but it's in my top 20. Like 7 pounds. Like it's certain types of movies that I gotta take a step back, really think about this. Like
All right. So how about this then? Who y'all got as y'all top, the greatest actor? Who y'all think is the greatest actor or your top five actors?
ooh, we can't do by genre. We can't do by like subcategories or
Leo is
something. It's
definitely
just
one of
greatest
them.
Nah,
actor.
nah, just the like who
Leo,
when we think about greatest actors, we talking about range, box office sales. We talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit that make you great.
Sam
Like
up there.
Leo,
Sam is up there.
give me Leo,
Um,
Denzel.
I'm taking Leo. Leo to me is the GOAT. I think Leo the
I'm gonna
best.
tell you. I think what people don't understand about Sam, Sam is a dramatic actor, an action star, a comedic actor. Like he everything. Like he done played every single type of genre that there is. If you really sit and you think about it, and he been doing it for damn near 30 years. So I don't know if
It's
I
some-
could put
He's
nobody.
not a lead
He up
actor in
there.
a lot of the movies though. Like sometimes he just be
So
like,
now we saying it gotta be a lead actor in every movie.
I'm not saying you
I
gotta
mean,
be a
the
lead
acting is
actor.
still the acting though. I don't.
Exactly. I mean,
Hold
I
on
don't
now.
think you gotta do the.
Hold on. I'm not saying he has to be a lead actor in every film. I'm saying that majority of his films, he's a supporting actor. When you think about Leo, when you think about Denzel, when have you ever really seen them niggas be supporting characters? They're more so the main character. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know if that. I don't know if they could.
Well,
So
I'm
I
not.
think
I'm
that
not. I'm
Leo,
not going to necessarily. I'm not.
Leo
I'm
could
not
be
going
be
a
to necessarily.
supporting.
supporting. Uh,
Yeah, Leo
Leo
could do
couldn't.
whatever.
It,
Leo could do
I
whatever.
think. I think that he,
I
and
mean, he
this is not a
supported in
knock. This
Django though,
is
because he
like,
wasn't really the main actor,
Yeah,
was it?
yeah, exactly.
I think that's about
What,
like the
in
only one
Departed?
though. I can't name another one.
Nah, in Django.
Django.
Django, yeah, he was supporting because Jamie Foxx was the
Oh
main
yeah,
character.
he was. Yeah.
Can you
I
say
don't.
I don't know if I ever seen Denzel in a supporting role.
He has never been
You
in a
have.
supporting role.
Was he
Besides
supporting in
maybe
You
Bone?
have.
Glory. Glory.
What about
Glory.
Bone
You could
Collector?
say
Glory.
Glory. Yeah.
What about Bone Collector? He wasn't. He was the main character in Bone Collector.
Yeah.
He's the detective, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's the main character in every movie he been in.
I mean, I'm not going to necessarily say that playing either a main or a non-main
I don't think
is
that
going to make
matter.
you better than the next. But
No,
I
but it kind of knocks you
I
down a little
definitely.
bit. It knocks you down
You think it knocks you down?
just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I can't. I feel
I
like it
get what
take. I feel like
he's
it takes
saying.
range.
I get what he's saying because especially if a majority of your work has been from the supporting cast, from the supporting actor aspect, it kind of says that you might not be as strong as an actor to be considered the main character. I
I
get what he's
mean,
saying.
so
I do.
I understand that.
I understand his argument.
I understand that in certain spurts, but if we're talking about Samuel, that don't apply to him because we know that he can carry a movie.
He can.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I would agree with that in certain aspects, but with
Or
as
for
far when
certain
it
people, I'll agree with that.
but
Samuel Jackson
when it comes-
is one of the is a GOAT. He's probably in the top 10. I would say I would have him in the top 10 for sure. I wouldn't know if I would put him in my top 5, but I would have him in the top 10.
one person I didn't hear y'all name was Jim Carrey though. I mean, I feel like I know most of the majority of stuff is comedy, but man, Jim Carrey is
Jim
still
Carrey
what
will
go to
never.
me.
You got Jim Carrey as
That
a
nigga
top
ain't
5
even
actor.
in my. He ain't even
Yeah.
in my top 20.
What?
Mm-mm.
I'll give him
So
top
my
20.
5
What
is
he
I'll give him
let
play
me
top
in?
name
20.
my 5 real quick. I got Russell
What
Crowe.
movies
I
y'all
got
saying? What? Go ahead.
I got Russell Crowe. I got Leo. I got Denzel.
You got one more, right?
Richard
Or
Seymour.
2 more? Okay.
And what's the one dude that played in
Richard Seymour, who is that? I don't even know who that is.
You ain't
he
got
died.
time?
He died.
Richard Seymour.
Tom could be in it, but I don't know.
Which
Tom
time? Which time we talking about?
Tom Hanks.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah, not
That was
Tom
Cruise.
Cruise. I would say Tom
You
Hanks
don't
all
fuck
the
with
time.
Tom Cruise?
Yeah, I do, but he wouldn't be in
I
my
do,
top
but he ain't
5.
better than Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks been in way better shit. And then I was gonna say the dude that played the butcher on Gangs of New York. I think he's severely underrated.
The Butcher.
Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
I don't know.
Y'all ever seen There Will Be Blood?
No.
Hold on.
I may have. I don't. You ain't got De Niro up there in your
Is he
top
better than Al
10 at
Pacino?
least?
He better than Al Pacino? Yeah, I got him in my top 10.
So I think Al Pacino has one of the most overrated movies ever.
Daniel Day-Lewis. That's what I was thinking of. Daniel Day-Lewis.
I don't know. I gotta look at who
I don't
that
know what
is.
this dude look like. I've heard the name multiple times.
He about to hate on Scarface. Go ahead and say it.
Who? Scarface is overrated, bro. And
It
I
is.
love watching it. I mean, I just watched it because I said something in chat. I think about that. I watched it like 2
Scarface
weeks
is
ago.
actually trash. Like it ain't that good.
Yeah. It's not.
It's
The
really
character
bad.
development whack. There ain't no character development. It's whack. I mean,
Scarface
yeah, it
is
just leaves.
whack.
I said the character development is whack. I said the movie is overrated.
I ain't seen nothing that Daniel Day-Lewis been in. Looking at these,
You ain't never seen There Will Be Blood? You ain't never seen Gangs of New York?
nah. Lincoln,
I
my
probably
left
have. I
foot,
don't know who
in
that
the name
is
of the
though.
Father. The 60-second annual? No, I ain't seen none of this shit.
He cold. Do the cold. He a cold method actor. Like he one of them dudes that's really like he getting character. Like he gonna his range is just crazy. But truthfully though, the London actors are killing American actors right now.
I feel like a lot of people
Yeah.
be having Morgan Freeman
Well-
up there, but Morgan Freeman is good as a voice, but past that,
Yeah, he a voice actor, man.
he a great
that voice is,
narrator.
the voice is legendary, but
He been in some legendary movies though.
And one of his movies is a classic.
Shawshank is a legendary.
That's a classic. That is.
What's the one where he when he the principal?
Lean on Me.
Is that Lean on Me?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Classic.
Yeah. Mr. Clark. Mr. Clark.
Yeah, Mr. Clark.
It is a classic, but
if we say
Scarface
Scarface is trash, then that
I didn't say that. Look, see,
he said it was overrated. He didn't say it was trash.
I said it's overrated.
I
can't agree with that sentiment.
I agree with him on that. Scarface is overrated. If you go back and watch Scarface right now, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
I watched it like 2 weeks ago.
Like a motherfucker.
I did too. Because that's why I said it in the chat. It just.
I used to watch Scarface almost every day, man. My cousin was like, he loved Scarface, bro, and I used to thought that shit was the best.
Watch Scarface every day. You saying it's overrated?
No, for real, like, because my cousin loved that shit. He used to watch that shit all the fucking time. Like, that was his like favorite fucking movie. And then, like, when I got older and I started watching that shit again, I was like, man, this movie ain't really like that. Like, it ain't as good as that. It ain't as good as I like. I don't know why I was really watching this shit mesmerized.
He was watching it because it was a great movie.
Tony was a weirdo.
I guess
it ain't as great as they make it seem. I
feel that same way with
trash.
Juice. I said the same thing about not Juice, New Jack City.
Yeah, you was wilding when you said that shit too.
It's the truth.
It definitely was.
I agree with that.
Definitely was.
Wow.
New Jack City ain't that good.
I feel like y'all looking at like 1980s and 1990s movies with 2020 eyes. Like, I mean, the shit was amazing,
well, bro. I'm telling you, like, sometimes you gotta watch.
But it's fine to say that it didn't age well because some stuff does fall out of. But I mean, to say it's not a great movie just because it didn't age well, I can't get.
We're not saying it's not great. We're saying it's overrated.
I'd say it's overrated.
You can be great and still be overrated. I feel LeBron is great, but I think he's overrated.
That's what we did.
That's even.
We was cool.
Oh yeah, you see how much you see Mike eyes come up.
We was cool. We was cool with the movies.
I'm just making an example of overration, though. I'm just saying.
That's a bad example, though. Don't do that.
That's a horrible.
Nah, he's overrated. I know y'all love him, but he's overrated. But, hey,
here we go.
Jordan, we don't even gotta go down that path. Dude.
Who you got for your top five, bro?
Top 5 actors?
Yeah, actors.
I can't really. I'm gonna put Christian Bale up there definitely. Joaquin Phoenix will be up there. I would have Sam up there. I'm putting Jim Carrey up there. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
What's Jim Carrey's best movie?
Jim Carrey's best movie?
Yeah.
His best movie is gonna be silly movies, but I mean he's done all types of movies. I would say his best.
His best movie, Liar.
Liar. I was about to say my favorite is Liar. But I mean, yeah. I mean he got 23. He do a lot of silly movies and shit too, but dude's still a great actor. A lot of them shits, it just be him carrying the whole movie. But yeah, I don't know. I'll put Denzel up there. Denzel.
Denzel.
Yeah, Denzel, Sam. I don't have Denzel above Sam though. Personally, I think Sam has a wider range. I mean, I fuck with Denzel heavy. He's one of my favorite actors, but he do be the same nigga in every movie. I like it. I mean, I like Denzel.
Last week though, didn't I say something about that last week?
Yeah, I mean, but I'm saying as far Denzel does have range. he don't got as much range as Samuel. You're not finna tell me that. Like, for me personally, it's a
Samuel L.
two.
He
Jackson be
don't
damn near the same nigga in almost
he
every
don't
movie.
have to have as much range because he's always the lead actor. So all the roles
So
that he
everything,
takes
yeah,
are for him.
conforms to him. Yeah, conforms to him. Yeah, I agree.
Man, that man is some great movies though, man. Like if you look at his discography, he in a lot of
Oh, Denzel?
classics.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
agree. Yeah.
he in a lot of classics.
I don't know.
What about you, KP? Who
Oh,
you got?
Denzel, Leo, De Niro, Will Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, the next one hard because I want to throw in a wild card like Ryan
What
Gosling,
about?
but
I was gonna say, what about Tom Hardy, man? I feel like Tom Hardy is
Ryan
underrated.
Gosling.
Tom
I fuck with Tom Hardy
Hanks,
too.
Tom Hanks.
You know he ain't mine.
That
I
wraps it
said
up
that
for me.
already.
Yeah,
I feel
but
like
I
Tom
seen that
Hardy
dude
is
do Castaway
underrated.
by himself. I thought that was that Castaway alone. For you to do Castaway alone is
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like
that
Tom
shit.
Hanks.
You ain't like Forrest Gump?
You don't like Tom Hanks?
I'm not a Tom Hanks fan. I actually hate him really. When I see his face, it's just like I don't want to watch that shit. I mean, I seen Forrest Gump when I was a kid. I did like Forrest Gump, but
Did you see
Tom Hanks
Castaway?
personally, fuck no. I didn't see
You didn't see
Castaway. I
Castaway?
didn't see the Captain Phillips joint. I didn't
What about
see
I
Green
seen that
Mile?
one too.
the Otto joint.
You
I
ain't seen
watched Green
Green Mile?
Mile, but I mean that was more because Michael Clark Duncan was in there. I watched it despising
So,
Tom Hanks part. I just don't like Tom Hanks, man.
What Tom Hanks in Big?
He was in Big and
yes,
Splash and all that. Yeah.
one of the
Come
great.
on,
I love
man.
Big.
Come
Big was
on,
my
man.
Tom top five,
was my
man.
movie
Come
growing
Tom
on,
up.
top
man.
five.
I
Tom
ain't saying
Hanks
he
is
not.
that nigga.
I just don't like
I'm
him.
about to
I
watch
never said he was
Big.
a
I'm
bad
about to
actor.
watch Big tonight.
Tom Hanks
Y'all
I'm
is
done
watching
pretty
Big
much
crazy.
too.
said
Notoriously.
every one of them that's in my top five except one.
Say what now?
Y'all done said every one of them that's in my top five except one.
Who the one that we
Okay.
haven't seen?
You shouldn't have asked him.
Jim Carrey.
Here you go. Nah, I was about to say Viola.
Viola Davis?
Yeah. Yep. So,
I would have her
but
as a
once
woman.
again,
He
She
trying to get
top
them
five
back.
women.
He trying to get them black
Oh, he
queen
said
points
actors.
back. I ain't
Yeah,
mad at you.
he trying to he trying to
He
get him
trying
back on his side.
Yeah.
they don't use the term
I
actress
did.
to more, bro.
he trying to
He
get
got the
your
time
points
on.
back.
You hear that, Queens? He likes Viola Davis. She's amazing.
Y'all stupid, man. I tried to hold it in, but
What's
y'all
your points
stupid,
back?
man.
And she do got a nice resume though.
Viola Davis is an amazing actress, but
She
I mean,
definitely has
I
a
didn't know
nice
they didn't use the
resume.
term actress no more. I thought we was
They say
classifying from
female
actor to
actor.
actress.
Yeah,
Her
they say
resume is
female
fire
actor
though. I
now.
ain't gonna lie. She does have a fire ass
Okay.
resume. She's almost like you know who Viola Davis is almost like. She's like the female version of Samuel Jackson, where she can just be in anything. Like you put her in anything, she gonna be effective.
Yeah, I
From
was surprised.
comedy,
I didn't know we was doing both.
from comedy to drama to
Mm-hmm.
whatever, she gonna kill it.
So who's your top female actresses then, or actors? Female actors, that's the correct term.
Yeah, they
Actresses,
don't. They stop they stop using actresses for real. If you notice, like on the Academy Awards, they say female actor.
I don't watch that shit, so I would never notice that.
Damn, I'm just my bad.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's too hard. But I do like Jennifer Aniston. She's dope.
Okay,
I seen her.
I
I
like
don't think I seen
Sandra.
a movie that I didn't like. I can't stand Sandra.
I like Zoe Saldana.
I like
No,
Cameron Diaz.
not Sandra. Who's the one that's in
You don't
Pretty
like
Lady,
Julia
Pretty Woman?
Roberts.
Yeah, I
Julia
can't
Roberts.
stand her, bro.
You like Julia
She's
But
Roberts?
see,
overrated.
nah, I told you why I don't like her, man. As a
Why?
No,
kid, I
why?
got outvoted as a kid, that movie dropped the same day Ninja Turtles dropped. And as a kid, I got outvoted to go watch Pretty
To
Pretty
go,
Woman or whatever that shit is. I ain't never liked her or that other nigga that was in it.
it took
What's
you to
his
go watch a
name?
movie about prostitutes when you was a kid.
Yeah,
That's why I'm
over
looking
over
like that. Like what?
over Ninja Turtles, bruh.
That's
Over Ninja
wild.
Turtles,
That's
man. I
Kim,
wasn't
hey,
supposed to
wild.
watch
hey,
Ninja Turtles.
hey,
Hey,
No,
so
my
hold
Kim,
on,
mom.
hold
what
on,
y'all
one
know?
second. Hold on.
That wasn't my mom.
Your,
That was my
your
grandma.
mom asked a question in the chat. She said, "What's y'all take on the Mel Tucker situation at
Well, I don't know
Michigan?"
nothing about it.
What we
Yeah, I
talking
asked her
about?
link
I
your
can't
story
even
to us.
comment on it.
We'll talk about that next episode, Mom. We'll talk about that next episode. We'll do some research and we'll talk about that. I got a take on it, but I don't want to talk about it until y'all do. But far as females, I got Sandra Bullock up there.
Sandra
Yep.
definitely up there with me.
I got
Yep.
Meryl Streep. I like
Why you like Meryl Streep?
Meryl Streep is cold, man. She's been in a lot of
Now,
good movies.
I don't disagree, but why do you like Meryl Streep?
I like her because she's very consistent. She has a lot of range. She can be serious. She can be, you know what I mean?
What's your
Like,
favorite movie with Meryl Streep in it?
let me see.
Oh, trying to get
Mm,
him caught up or something? What's going on?
no,
That
he
nigga,
just wants to
yeah, he
ask.
seen them scrolling. He seen them scrolling, so he trying to ask him pop quiz
And I
questions
do
right
some get back.
there.
You know what?
No, I'm just asking. Damn.
Yeah, that's a question. What's that movie she was with all the chicks? Was that Fried Green Tomatoes or some shit with all the women? I'm trying to
Never
think.
seen it.
I ain't never seen that. But fried green tomatoes do slap though.
I'll probably say The Devil Wears Prada is probably her best shit.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Angelina Jolie
Definitely.
and Drew Barrymore.
Mm-mm.
Angelina Jolie.
Y'all don't like Holly?
What y'all like?
Y'all don't like
What y'all
Holly?
like from?
Y'all,
No,
y'all not Holly fans?
no,
Holly, all
no,
right. She ain't.
no. Holly trash, bro. She ain't played in not one good movie that I mean, well, she been in good movies, but she ain't never
I was about to
done
say
no phenomenal
she
job to me.
Swordfish was a good movie, but her part was very forgettable.
All we liked
I'm not.
about Swordfish was we finally seen her titties. That was it.
Oh no, I love that movie. That movie's dope. The way they put a switcheroo at the
That
end,
shit was
I
trash.
thought it was great.
I'm talking about Taraji. I think she cold.
I like Taraji.
I don't think she top 5.
She cool.
Yeah, I don't think
She
she's
ain't
top
top
5
five.
either.
Yeah.
She done came a long way though.
What y'all think about Jada? Y'all think Jada top 5?
No.
She can
No.
be, depending on how you look at your list. She got roles. She got roles. She got classic movies.
Top 5 hood movies. I think so. I'm with you on that. If you classify it like that, but not just
I feel
top
like you
5.
could say Regina King and Regina Hall do a better job.
Then
Both the
Jada.
Reginas do better than, yes. Both the Reginas are better than Jada. They killing her.
Hold on. Let's
So,
look at
And
the
what y'all
Regina
list.
think?
Hall,
I'm about to say, what y'all think Sanaa Lathan at? No,
Bottom.
Neil Long.
biting Beyonce.
But I ain't gonna let her lay that Beyonce thing down.
Somewhere biting Beyonce.
That girl bit Beyonce. That's crazy.
Jada Pinkett got some shit, man. She got some shit. She
Well,
was in
when she was in
Scream.
some stuff.
I'm saying, I mean, she in some good movies. She in Set It
It's a
Off.
difference between being in some stuff and being acting in them stuff.
She was in Nutty
Yeah,
Professor.
because didn't she die quick in Scream? She was in that
Scream
thing for
3.
like 6 seconds.
That's how I don't even remember.
Jason's Lyric. She's in The Matrix.
Well, all she
I'm not
did
giving
good
her
in
credit for the
Jason's
Matrix.
Lyric was getting smashed.
You giving her credit for the Matrix? For
Nah,
real? She wasn't.
bruh.
If you give Lawrence Fishburne,
Nairobi?
you give her credit.
Nah, bro. I know you're not finna say that.
Wait a second. You
Come
comparing
on,
what Lawrence did to what she did?
come on, man. I can't do that. I feel like Lawrence is one we missed. Though. Lawrence is definitely one of the top actors too, though.
He is nice.
You talked
He
about
is
Lawrence.
nice.
Y'all kind of shitted on Lawrence last week.
What happened?
Y'all shitted on Lawrence last week.
Did we? Lawrence Fishburne? Oh, I don't think I was a part of
Not
that.
Larry. Not Larry.
It depends on if we talking about Lawrence or Larry. It really do depend.
Regina Hall and some bullshit too. Y'all talking about Regina Hall? Her movies is
Bro, we
That's
not finna.
that's why they saying she better. They still saying she's better than Jada though.
and she been in some
What
bullshit.
about Whoopi, y'all? They ain't gonna show Whoopi no love.
Ghost.
She ain't better than
Ghost
Viola.
and Sister Act, right?
Sister Act was fire. She was fire in Sister Act.
I'm not rushing to see no Whoopi movies. I mean,
I mean, she in a classic. Y'all
some
missing
of the
the
Color
biggest
Purple.
one. Yeah, come on now.
Oh yeah,
Color
I mean,
Purple.
With them points. That boy want these points bad, y'all.
you see him? He going
Man,
hard for them queens. He going hard for the black queens. He ain't even naming no white actresses. He only named black actresses ever since.
I
Yeah,
named
he had.
Sandra Bullock. No, don't do that. Because Mitch,
No,
didn't
you
I say
co-signed it.
Sandra
You
Bullock?
co-signed Sandra. You co-signed
No, I
Sandra.
said it first because somebody thought I was talking about Julia Roberts.
No, he did say
No,
it
I
first.
said
That was
Sandra
me.
Bullock
He
first. Don't
did.
do
He
that
did.
now.
Yeah, he did.
You wild, man. Boy. For a
Who the worst
while, nah,
actor?
but for
Who the
real
worst
though,
actor
for
and
real.
actresses? I know who. I know who I hate as an actress. Tiffany Haddish. She is something.
Is
Count
she an
me out.
actress?
I
I
don't know
mean,
what
or is
she
she an
is.
actor?
Don't put her on
Yeah,
my
Like,
TV
me.
screen.
I'm telling you who I can't stand, Kevin Hart.
That's how I'm feeling about Kevin
Boy,
Hart. Yep.
Yeah. So who y'all top five
Yeah.
worst actors then?
Kevin
Like really?
Hart,
so
Kevin
I'll
Hart,
put
Not
one that's in there that he bad, but I'm gonna watch the movie if he in it. Tyrese, but Tyrese be having me weak. Whatever.
Tyrese funny.
he be overacting, man.
He be making
Like
movies though, but when he's over,
That's why I said, but he's still a bad actor.
that waist
But
deep,
I'm still gonna watch.
that shit was funny.
I want my
That's
son,
right.
bro. It was just too much, man.
That shit was
Waist deep
hilarious.
was so his acting was so bad in waist deep. Game acting was better than his,
Man,
bro. And his shit was trash, bro. This yeah, waist deep was terrible, man.
Regina King is definitely underrated though. I'm looking at her resume. She more so get busy with her series though. Like the series that she been in is classic. Like she been in the Boondocks, the Watchmen.
She
Y'all
probably
ever
played
seen the
2 characters
Leftovers?
in the Boondocks too. That's the crazy part.
Y'all ever
Multiple.
seen the Leftovers?
Mm-mm.
That shit
the
was good.
leftovers.
It's basically a series that came on HBO. It's about the rapture, pretty much. Like a bunch of people just disappeared off the earth and shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. I
She
never
was kind
finished
of
it.
weird, but she was in that shit.
Hey, what about Forrest, y'all? I know that we own female actors, but what about Forrest?
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
I tried to tell niggas that Forrest was nice. They said I was just talking. Ghost Dog,
Damn. Okay. All right.
Last
Ghost
King of
Dog.
Scotland.
What about Don Cheadle?
I fuck with Don Cheadle.
I
I
said
think what
that
messed him up though,
niggas look at me sideways with that.
Yeah,
That was
KP said
his
he
last
Don
overrated.
bar.
He
Cheadle.
said he's not overrated.
Well, I think what messed him
Yes,
up
he's
is
very
I wouldn't
underrated.
say it didn't mess him up, but what makes it difficult is once you get in that Marvel universe, you kind of like lose your identity.
Yeah, you almost get typecasted in the sense.
Yeah, that's like who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody. I don't think that stopped Tom Holland from doing his thing.
Uh,
He's still considered Spider-Man. Like
I
nobody
think I
called him.
think it's I think
Oh,
it's
I mean,
but
he did
I
Uncharted.
think
He did whatever.
I think it's different though for certain actors. because like Robert Downey Jr. can go do whatever he want to do.
Also, a great actor.
Yeah, I think that Tom Holland can go do what he want to do. Not saying he's a greater actor than him, but
What about
it
Chris
just
Evans?
depends. Like when you just you still see the Avengers when you see Chris Evans.
I still see the Human Torch when I see Chris Evans. It was hard for me to see him as Captain America.
So it's difficult. Like I
Johnny-
don't know. No,
Michael B. Jordan. We never mentioned him either.
He
we don't
trash.
Y'all
need
like,
to. I
y'all
don't
like
think.
y'all think he
Wait,
trash?
wait, wait, wait.
Oh
I don't
man,
think he's
Wallace.
trash.
I think
Whoa, I
Wallace
don't think
trash.
he's trash.
Yeah, Wallace
He
is
done
trash.
came a long way. He done came a
That
long
nigga is
way, boy.
garbage. If it wasn't for his
He done
looks,
came.
that nigga would be out.
He done
You think
came
he
a
look
long
good?
way.
That nigga is garbage.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a
I just,
minute. Hey, yo.
he said it.
I said if it wasn't for his looks, he would be out of there. I ain't say
Yeah.
that. I ain't say nothing about his looks.
KP, what you think about
Hey,
Michael B. Jordan?
oh boy. Oh, this getting dicey.
KP, what you think about Michael B. Jordan? Why you saying that?
I mean, he did a good job in Black Panther. He did a good job with Creed. Outside
The
of that,
first one,
He did a good job with that movie from old buddy from
Fruitville,
Oakland that got killed too.
Fruitville Station.
I
Fruitvale,
hated that
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
I hated that movie. Despised it. I don't even know why I won awards, but
That movie was good,
yeah,
man.
that shit was trash.
But
I ain't like it. He alright
I
though. I wouldn't say he trash, but he whatever. I think whatever roles that he don't need to act. And like we're not looking for him to put on like a clinic.
Like what? Oh, you said that he
And,
gets in
and
roles.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. We ain't mentioned buddy that was going through all the controversy. What's his name? He's
don't
the
know.
biggest black actor lately.
John
Oh, you
Majors.
talking about oh boy, Dave Megan Good,
Yeah,
Jonathan Major.
yeah.
Jonathan
He
Major's
did make
fine.
it good.
PR.
Nah, Jonathan Majors was
He was nice.
acting better than Michael B. Jordan in Creed.
Way
In
better.
Creed 3. Oh, I agree.
Yeah,
But he's a better actor than Michael B. Jordan.
way better, way better.
And that movie, what was that movie when they
Sound like I got some hate about Michael B. What he did to y'all?
niggas
I
saw
didn't.
he just ain't a good actor. What was that movie with when them niggas went to what was that movie where them niggas went to the Manila or whatever to get that KP said he gotta go eat. What was that movie that them niggas did, bro? That had all them OGs in it and he was in there. I'm trying to think, bro.
Jonathan Majors was
Who?
in it.
Yeah. I'm about to pull that shit up. Let me look at this nigga resume. It was pretty good.
Where they was in Western.
Not that one, but it was the one where they kind of went to go. It was like they was ex-military and they was all on a trip.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I don't remember.
I'm about to pull it up. Hold on.
I think
What's that one? That nigga is cold. Del, you know what I'm talking about? I can't the OG nigga that always be in the Spike Lee movies with the bald head. He always play like a dad and shit.
Yeah, he always the dad or the uncle, or yeah. He is cold, but I can't never remember his name, man.
It's like Del Rendo or something like that or something.
Because he was in Crooklyn.
Yeah, that nigga.
Mm.
That nigga.
I don't know who that is. I know. I think Chris Pratt is a good actor too. But that was in the
Delroy
terminal list.
Lindo. That's his name.
Yeah, I
Delroy
know what you're talking about.
Y'all don't fuck with Chris Pratt?
Yeah, he's
The
straight.
Five Bloods. The Five Bloods. That was a good movie. I forgot about that. Y'all ever seen that? The Five Bloods?
A long time ago. I remember watching it, but I couldn't speak to it.
No.
That shit was good.
Remember. But what about Marky Mark?
I fuck with Mark Wahlberg. He's in some of my favorite movies. So I
What
feel
about
like
you?
I feel like
Right.
I feel like he one of the best rappers turned actor.
He ain't better than He
I
not
said
better than
one
Ben
of. I
Affleck
say he
though.
was the best.
What about Ben
Huh?
Affleck? What about Ben
Man,
Affleck?
he not really a rapper, man. See, this is the problem that I have. He
Yeah,
not
hey,
really a rapper. He a pop star, man.
sound good.
What about Ben Affleck then?
I like Ben
Sometimes
Affleck.
he ain't
Sometimes, yeah, I
consistent.
agree. He was terrible in the Batman. They don't
Yeah,
never
he
need to
terrible
take
in the
those.
Batman.
But that
Yeah,
accountant, that was fire.
he in some fire movies now.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Town, I like him in The Town too.
that was good.
Yeah, I like him in that one where old girl faked the death too.
Gone Girl,
Gone Girl. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
KP had that in his top 10.
he did. That was one of his favorite movies.
Okay, okay.
Who y'all think y'all put Amari Hardwick up there on them lists?
Huh? Ghost?
That's what it's Hey,
The
that boy
one?
really.
Wait a second. The one who was in the Tyler Perry movie? Nah, bro. I
Oh
can't
boy,
do it.
yeah, no,
I
I'm straight
can't
on
do
that.
it, bro.
Did y'all
That
see the
nigga's a
movie that he
rapper
did?
now. Ain't he a
Did
rapper
y'all
now?
see the man? Stop, bro.
That
He
nigga
is
Yeah,
making
rapping.
music. He is making music.
the neighbors think I'm really Ghost. Yeah, I can't get with
Hey,
that.
come to think of it, the best actor in the Power universe, though, it's the wild card, but it's Joey Badass, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I
him
mean,
or
So
him or the
he got. I believe in that role, and he do have that one movie, but I can't say he better. You think he better than Tommy
yeah
then Tommy who?
Egan?
Egan.
Man,
I'm
that
not
shit
talking.
trash,
I'm
bro.
not talking about Tommy and Forrest, but Tommy got a lot of roles, bro. Come on, we ain't
That's
finna just.
but that play a part though. That like kills it, man. That he
Not
is
the best
acting.
actor is the
Tommy
one
done
nigga
been in
that's
Harry
in
Potter. He done been in Jack Reacher. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, he done been in a lot of shit. You're right, but nah, the best. So I think he the most underrated because people don't really know the stuff he done been and enjoyed. But the
And
I
best
like
is
Marvin
You
Brown.
know Omar Epps is in the Power universe, right?
I was about to say Omar Epps. That's
I
why I
like
was saying what I
Marvin,
was
man.
saying.
I like Marvin. I think he the best actor
I
in
like
Power.
I like
He is.
Rock, man. I don't
Yeah.
know. Rock delivered that monologue like a mug. That monologue, boy, that was something else. When she said, "I own you, nigga," I was like, "Damn." He let her talk to him like that. That shit was good to me. Y'all ain't like that shit?
Oh
Now
yeah,
Rock
I like Rock.
Cole. I like Rock.
Oh,
Rock Cole. I think
You
Raising
know what?
Canyon is the best out of all that shit. Is
Oh,
Raising
easily.
Canyon
It's
is
not even
the
close.
best. Just because my
But
nigga my nigga Marvin, man, I like Marvin.
another in my top 5 worst actors is Terrence Howard. I absolutely despise
Yeah,
that
that
man.
nigga's terrible.
Come on, man. Bruh, get
That
this nigga the
nigga
fuck
is
off my
terrible.
screen.
That nigga is terrible.
I hate it, bro. I absolutely hate it. Man, and he was in Dead Presidents too.
Yeah,
yo,
he's in everything.
as a
He in
fuck
everything,
nigga.
bro. He's in Sunset Park,
Man,
Dead Presidents.
he was in Sunset Park too. He was a crazy dude in Sunset Park, wasn't he?
He was
Yeah,
a
he
fuck
was
nigga there
Yeah,
too.
Spaceman.
man.
Oh man. Oh.
That nigga was
Y'all, ain't,
terrible.
y'all got Luda in your top 5?
Oh.
Worst actors?
Nah, best.
Nah, that nigga terrible. He was in that one movie. What was that one movie where they
Oh.
was that 7 pounds? Was he in
Crash.
7 pounds? Crash, that's what it
Crash.
was.
Yeah, Terrence was in that too. I almost didn't watch that movie. I liked the movie, but them two,
The
they
movie
could have stayed
good.
away. I'm probably gonna watch Crash tonight. Actually, that was a great movie.
Making Good is
I hate,
terrible.
I hated that two part. Bro, Making Good is the same. Is good for the same thing that La La Anthony is good for.
Sex scene.
We got a clap scene. We need somebody to get clapped on camera.
Yeah.
Somebody call
You
Megan
know
or
who
Lala.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that name. I'm already in hot water.
What you was about to
Yeah,
say?
you might want to chill. Nah,
Somebody
but
else, another female actor who's not that good either. But I'm gonna leave
Text
it
it to me so
alone.
I can say it.
Nah, I'm gonna leave it alone.
you know who trash? Paula Patton.
She done been
He's
through
definitely
tragedy.
trash.
She
Paula
been through
Patton is
tragedy. What tragedy she been through?
I'm talking about the female actor. I'm talking about.
Who is it?
About?
He'll make us
She
beg.
profiting off of tragedy.
Who's tragedy?
You put it in the chat.
She lost
talking about
Nipsey, man. I can't talk about her.
Oh,
Lauren.
London.
Oh.
Yeah, Nunu.
You said she profiting off tragedy. Don't do that, man. You know, I would say that if she wasn't
She
down,
wasn't in a lot of movies. She hadn't been in the movies.
she was 10 toes down for Nip, bro.
I was joking on that,
Not
but I'm not
profiting off of
joking off.
tragedy.
I'm not joking off of she can't act though.
She can't act.
Stars.
She ain't profiting off of tragedy, but she can't act.
She was just in a new movie too.
She was in that movie with the white boy.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
trash.
White Man Can't Jump.
Nah.
I can't remember. It's what
with Jonah Hill.
White man and come to
Jonah Hill.
People. Yeah, you people.
That was Eddie Murphy. I like that movie. Y'all like that movie?
I liked it, but niggas didn't like it. And they had my son's name in that joint.
They did, Ezra. Jonah's name was Ezra. I remember that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But I don't know.
Well,
I think we done talked this one to death, y'all.
It's been real. We appreciate y'all clocking in with us, man. Fucking with us. It's another episode of Snapbacks and FittedCaps. Dre, I just want to give you props on your hat, man. That shit hard. The doggy style hat.
Appreciate it, man.
That shit is hard. I didn't really get into that, but that hat is fire. Did you get that custom made?
No. You know, Snoop Dogg bought Death Row back, so he putting out merchandise.
He got shirts and everything out, jackets, everything out.
Oh, he snapped.
Snoop really on his thing.
That's hard.
Appreciate it.
Other than that, man, we appreciate y'all checking in with us, man, tuning in. We're gonna try to keep coming consistent and bringing y'all episodes every. We're not doing Tuesdays no more. We switched to Wednesdays because life happens. You know what I'm saying? People doing things, and so now we're gonna be on Wednesdays. So y'all check for us on Wednesday at 9:00 Eastern time, 6:00 West Coast. All right, love.